Hi, welcome back to Therapeutic Kinesiology. I'm Marianne Foster, and I help people solve posture and movement problems using kinesiology-based exercises. Today, I'm going to take you through my upper body kinesiology warm-up, and this warm-up is designed to take all the joints of the arms and the shoulders through a full range of movement in all three planes. First exercise we're going to do is called swirls. Swirls take the joints through all three planes at once. So we're going to do swirls of the hands. We'll do about 6 in one direction and then go 6 in the other direction. Good, good. Okay, now elbow swirls. And imagine if you were standing against a wall, you just kind of relax your back on the wall. You could also do this laying on a floor and then go the opposite direction. Should feel pretty good. Okay, and then whole arm. So I'm drawing a circle with my hand in the air. And notice how I'm kind of reaching with my fingertips. And I also have my elbows slightly bent so I don't lock my elbows. Here I'm moving from my upper arm. So you want to move with the hand. Imagine your hands are carving through space. Go the other way. This next one is called the supination plate swirl. So imagine you're holding 2 plates and you're just going to turn and you're trying to keep the plates level so you don't spill any food off the plate. So go both directions. Should feel pretty good. Let's do a couple more. So we get about 6 of them in. And I'm, just standing in a relaxed posture. My knees are straight. You could even, sometimes I'll even do these swirls, just taking a step back and forth or going sideways so that I'm not getting stiff in my lower body. Okay, now we're going to do swings. Swinging the arm front to back. And this one too, if you take a step back and a step forward, and you can kind of imagine like you're throwing your arm. Just let your arm be real heavy, feel weight underside, do the other side. Should feel good. Okay, now I'm going to go opposite direction. And shake them out. Okay, now I'm going to swing across the body. And every time I cross a different arm in front. So I don't get habitual with how I'm doing this. And just, look around the room to keep your neck loose. Make it easy. Okay. Okay, this next one is called chicken wings. And this is, again, drawing a circle with my elbow. And everything gets a little quieter. Go both directions. It gives you a chance to feel, are your shoulders symmetrical? Just the movement from the side. You can see I'm keeping my body pretty stable. I've got my lower abdominals lightly contracted. I've got my postural flute muscles contracted. Okay, good. And just shake it out. I'm going to come back to supination plate. Now, as I go this way, I make a fist. And I take my hand behind me and then forward and behind, forward, behind. Now here I'm getting a really good stretch over my knuckles. It feels really good. Find the position to stretch. You don't have to do it in the exact way I'm doing it. Just do what feels good for your body. So here's the action. Fist in the back. Good. This one's called the crank. Important that the elbow be a little bit of a distance away from the body. I like to do about a 45. And I'm just rolling my shoulder sockets, just kind of loosening them up. Feel as you move them this way, you'll feel the joint fluid getting spread inside the socket. It should feel pretty good. Try not to arch my back, that's my pattern, or tuck. Here's tucking, we don't want to tuck. Just be kind of loose. I'm going to even just add a little coordination here, lifting the leg. Just get your lower body to loosen up and not be stiff. Okay, shake them out. Let's go ahead and stretch behind, grasp the arms behind, and go to about a tabletop. Stretching, if you can go farther. Let your head be heavy, let the weight of your arms increase the stretch. Okay, one more time. Okay. Pyramids. Okay. From here to here. I like to do these exercises laying on a floor. Then I can really relax my back muscles and I can feel the widening between my scapula. So I'm just going up and down. So this is 4 square. I'm going to raise my arms and look up in that direction and then look down, looking at the forearms as you're moving. Okay, now do it without looking, so your neck is stable. Okay, now this goes into a parallelogram, right to left. I'm just kind of swinging and bouncing. We do a circle, 4 in one direction, and go 4 in the other direction. Okay, now this next one really gets the upper ribs moving. So I'm going to take my arms one direction and look the opposite. Go kind of slow. I'm trying to keep my shoulders and hips square. So going in opposition, trying to keep my spine stable, my shoulders and hips square. Oh, this one always feels so good. Maintaining the 4 square stabilizes the elbows and the hands. So we really get the movement at the shoulders. Let's just do shoulder rolls. Go one direction and then go the other direction. Okay, now raising, dropping, raising, dropping, raising, dropping, raising, dropping. Okay, now hug yourself, pinch the shoulders together. Hug yourself, pinch the shoulders together. Hug yourself, pinch. And notice how I'm really avoiding raising and dropping here. So I'm getting movement in this plane, my scapula sliding around. This is called protraction, retraction. And a lot of people will stand with either the shoulders pinched together to try to keep the shoulders in a quote good posture, but it's very tiring because the rhomboid muscles between the shoulder blades overwork and that tension, I can feel it go right up my back. The other thing is here, the shoulders are wrapped around. We don't want to do that either. Okay, back to rolling pin. We're going to do rolling pin in different locations. Should feel pretty good. Find a location that feels comfortable for you. Now, this next one is full circumduction. And if you had a wall, you could stand against a wall and draw a large circle on the wall with your hand. And make sure to go both directions. So I'll just show you what that looks like from the front. And of course, the body has to twist open to get behind you, go both directions. Oh, this one always feels so good. Do the other side. I'm trying to stay as square as possible. Give you a diagonal here so you can see that this quadrant opens up, but I'm trying to keep my hips facing that way as I'm doing it. Okay, now, if that's too much for you, keep yourself in this range. We're going to go back and around and forward and back. Let's do that one a few times. I like to do both arms at once to keep my spine symmetrical. Now we're going to go just the opposite. Whew, that's a tricky one. Reverse. Okay, we're getting into some coordination there. Let that go. Arm folds. So you can see when my arms are hanging beside my body, if my lower trapezius is stabilizing my scapula, I get a little bit of space in my armpit. I'm going to face the palm forward. I'm going flexion into my fingers, flexion in my wrist, flexion in my elbow, and then flexion in my shoulder. Do that again. Now this time I'm only going to go on one side. So fingers, wrist, elbow, shoulder, and I'm just using my other arm to push my shoulder into extension. I'm getting a killer stretch in my triceps. And if I was fully flexible, I'd be able to get it right to vertical without arching my back. Again, this is one you can do against a wall. So it looks like this. Oh, it feels good. It just gives you a great stretch in the triceps. Okay, another folding one. I am rolling in this way. Okay, now I'm going to roll back out. I did go all the way in. I'm just going to do one side. And I bring that arm across the body. Try not to raise the shoulder. So I'm getting a great stretch right through here. Same thing here. Oh yeah. Oh, that one wants to elevate. Okay. I'm watching myself do this, and it's very helpful to see asymmetries in my shoulders. Okay, that's it for the arm warm-up. I hope you like that and that your shoulders feel better now and your arms feel better now than when you came in. I know mine feel energized. Join me again for another video and give me a thumbs up if you like this. And please join my YouTube channel and share with your friends. All right, thanks so much. See you later.